Let's talk about unemployment benefits. The state of Texas gives benefits to the unemployed residents who qualify under the next criteria. You must have worked in Texas during the past 12 to 18 months and have at least a minimum amount of wages as required. You must also be able to work, be available for work, and be looking for work each week that you request benefits. To be eligible for benefits based on your job separation, you must be either unemployed or working reduced hours through no fault of your own. Examples include layoff, reduction in hours or wages not related to misconduct, being fired for reasons other than misconduct, or quitting with good cause related to work. But because of the pandemic we are in and the big downturn in the economy, the federal government has activated emerging programs for workers, families, and businesses who have been directly or indirectly affected by the coronavirus. Here we will talk about those that most commonly benefit our apartment community. The first program is called the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. It provides payment to those not traditionally eligible for unemployment benefits, including self-employed people, independent contractors, those with limited work history, among others, who are unable to work as a direct result of the coronavirus public health emergency. The second program is called Emergency Increase in Unemployment Compensation Benefits. This provides an additional $600 per week payment to each recipient of unemployment insurance or pandemic unemployment assistance up to 4 months. The third program is called Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation. This section provides an additional 13 weeks of unemployment benefits through December 31st, 2020, to help those who remain unemployed after weeks of state unemployment benefits are no longer available. The fourth program is called the 2020 Recovery Rebates for Individuals. All U.S. residents with adjusted gross income up to $75,000 or $150,000 if married, who are not a dependent of another taxpayer and have a work-eligible Social Security number, are eligible for the full $1,200 or $2,400 if married rebate. In addition, they are eligible for an additional $500 per child. This is true even for those who have no income, as well as those whose income comes entirely from non-taxable means tested benefit programs, such as SSI benefits. For the vast majority of Americans, no action on their part will be required in order to receive a rebate check, as the IRS will use a taxpayer's 2019 tax return if filed, or an alternative, their 2018 tax return. This includes many low-income individuals who file a tax return in order to take advantage of the refundable Earned Income Tax Credit and Child Tax Credit. The rebate amount is reduced by $5 for each $100 that a taxpayer's income exceeds the phase-out threshold. The amount is completely phased out for single filers with incomes exceeding $99,000 or $146,500 for head of household filers with one child, and $198,000 for joint filers with no children. The fifth program is called Special Rules for Use of Retirement Funds. Consistent with previous disaster-related relief, the provision waives the 10% early withdrawal penalty for distributions up to $100,000 from qualified retirement accounts for coronavirus-related purposes made on or after January 1st, 2020. In addition, income attributable to such distributions would be subject to tax over 3 years, and the taxpayer may recontribute the funds to an eligible retirement plan within 3 years without regard to that year's cap on contributions. Further, the provision provides flexibility for those loans from certain retirement plans for coronavirus-related relief. To qualify for any of the programs, you must first apply for the Unemployment Benefits Program. You can do it online or by phone at 800-939-6631. Once your application is reviewed, the State Workforce Commission will send you a determination notice indicating whether your claim has been granted or denied. If you do not qualify for unemployment benefits, then you can apply for the federal programs at the same website or phone number. They will mail you information on your weekly benefit amount, how to request payments, and a copy of the Unemployment Benefits Handbook. Here are some recommendations for you. Apply at night because of the flooding of the servers by the users during office hours.